Robbie 9, come in out of the internet, little buddy. Hey, Ice Cube 3, what are you doing up there in the Bulletproof DJ booth? Before Robbie 9 shows up to work for free for anti-Vatican debt creds. Ice Cube 3, glad you can make it in. For the show I never wanted to do. Way to go, Ice Cube 3. Way to show up to VM for fun, for free as a team. Instead of pure slave for Vatican team, Vatican debt slave.
White male wearing a blue medical mask, khaki pants or shirt, correction, khaki pants or shorts, shoes unshirt, black shirt, blonde hair.
Shoes or shorts, not sure. No, that could be anybody. No, Ice Cube 3, I don't really have a plan for the show. No, I never wanted to do. I never do. Very repetitive. It's the scam I named that I do the show about, so pure slaves can stop worshiping government as their god. That's the only show I never wanted to do that I do. I'm having a little snack, Ice Cube 3. You want some? Frito chili cheese, some cheap ass jalapeno bean dip. Man, I can't stop eating it. Tastes good, probably not very good for me. Oh, hey there, Robbie 9. Way to come in out of the internet, little buddy. You ready to do the truth or fail news? Whatever we want to call this stupid ass show I never wanted to do. VMTV anti-federal TV programming show I never wanted to do. Where's John Jar? G9 Junior 66. G.I. Joe 66. Where's he at? Get his ass in here. Is he in sleep mode? Okay then. Where's he at? Oh, hey, G.I. Joe 66. Glad you can make it in.
Oh no, apartment 2, correct?
10-3.
Don't worry, you can show me 23.
10-4, 2034.
What's your job here there, Ice Cube 3? Aren't you the worldwide Verbal Militia TV DJ? Verbal Militia DJ? Let's get some music going. What do you say? We don't need the truth or fail news. This is the Nazi reporter news on the show. I never wanted to do today. Oh, look, it's the moon. Isn't it weird how the moon always faces the earth? Just keeps going around and around and around. And if you look at the moon, you can tell it's like a sphere, like a basketball, not round. Like a round would be like a circle on a piece of paper. 2D thing. That's a sphere, if you can't tell. And it's not just sitting out there in low Earth orbit, just above space, for no reason. Whatever the reason is, whatever you call gravity, things seem to collect in a ball shape, like planets are shaped, not like flat Earth Bible tards believe the Earth is shaped. If you fucking idiots can believe that people can be raised from the dead, you will be the live everything for your God government of by and for the holy pedophiles. Because magic is magic. It's not a magic trick. It's magic. It's not a magic show. It's magic, and it can't be real or true. Like fat ass Santa can't slide down the chimney and bring your babies presents that you pay for with Vatican debt threats, and then lie to them about, hey, Santa brought the presents down the chimney, and because he's fat and not skinny like Jesus, because Jesus would easily give you the presents made at Walmart, not wooden toys made by magical elves that suck, sucky wooden choo-choo trains with no tracks, just push around. You got to get some good toys from Walmart that break in 5 minutes. Then every year, right before you get to pay your Vatican debt, your taxes, you get to go in debt every year to buy your babies pure lie scam presents to pay them off for buying your lies about Santa. Every year you go into debt. But of course, the Holy Roman Debt Contract Scam Bible, actual legal church Freemason scam contract covenant, once you sign, seal the contract. Of course, you should lie to your 0-year-old baby about Santa because you can't be perfect like Jesus. So you got to lie, cheat, and scam. That's called reverse psychology. Pure slaves. That's what they call that.
Apparently the subject is left prior to my arrival.
Can't be perfect like Jesus. Got to pray, worship, and serve the God government to get more crops for the holy people. Let's get straight. Let's all get the information straight so we can be information. Not in disinformation. From everything you've seen after 9/11, you post 9/11 fed psyop, I mean. Let's not do that. Let's stop doing that. You also stop believing everything. So you try to know things. A little tip. A little tip I got for you. I don't know that, so I'm just going to choose to believe whatever I believe about that, so I can't know that. That's how that works there when you believe things. Anti-thinking legal fiction make me the lie of living things. One by for the holy people. What do you mean, Robbie 9? What is that noise? I'm eating chocolate cake, and I got some Fritos and V-dip, and I got a beer, and I got Jose hanging out with us. We're having a great time here. I'm telling you, pure slaves of these scam my name. We're having a great time as a team. Right, Robbie 9? Jack Joe 66 and Ice Cube 3. Me, myself, and I with a lowercase I, and fuck the federal debt slave, Vatican fuck slave, capital capitalist, diminutive minimum I, not up by and for me at all. Hey, what's up, everybody? Where's all the choir chatters at? Love to cry about the fake news. Complain about the government that doesn't exist because of contractual legal fiction. And worship the elites, my slave masters, when contractual liberty is voluntary tyranny. And there goes your stupid bowl, truth or fail, government worship, pure slave sport. But if you vote harder, Robbie, and you pray harder and you worship the government harder, you'll get good crops for the holy pedophiles, not you. That's how that works there. Pure slaves. The sheep who believe they're free, pay no attention to the Fed psyop of 9/11, they are not lying to me every day, claiming to be truth seekers when you're not. You're real truth hiding seekers. They're just ordinary, artificial person, world famous, ignorant sheep. As far as I'm concerned, they got nothing to do with me. The fake news that all you pure slaves can cry about has nothing to do with me or VM, pure slaves. You're the pure slaves sharing it. You see, I stopped paying for federal TV programming back in 2005, yet it's all I see on Farcebook by you truth or fail pure slaves. What was the title of the show, Robbie? Now, like Truth or Fails are Internet Censorship, something like that. You are Internet Censorship, pure slaves. Under 3 30-day bans from Farcebook by you pure slaves, you government worshiping pure slaves, you have the Nazi report, everything that goes past and beyond your belief in your God government. From the post 9/11 Fed psyop I named, scamming Alex Jones, Patriot Act idiotic, stupid idiot, federal TV program chatting show, Roman Ron, Saul Paul, faggot, picker upper sticks of by and for the holy pedophiles, where contractual liberty is wonderful, not the scam everywhere you see. If you look around, everywhere, online or off, all the time, contractual liberty is what you see. But let's all cry about 1900-year-old dead Jews that came from Judea. The Roman conquered federal state of Judea ceased to exist in 135 AD. There is no such thing as a privately owned bank. Not even a clod of dirt can be owned, you pure slaves. Contractual ownership, that's the opposite of you having things that can't be owned, pure slave. Like your offspring, you registered and claimed as federal, civilly dead, bankrupt federal corporations of by and for the British monarchy, bankrupt, in debt to the military service of the holy pedophiles. For life, as legalized terrorists, civilly dead federal corporations, speaking corpuses. The very day they were born, if that's not child sacrifice, I don't know what is. Pure slaves. But hey, you went and registered at the hospital. Made that hospital policy your capital letter law. When a lowercase L letter law cannot exist at all. That's a pure slave scam word, like rights and own. Lowercase. They have no contractual legal authority at all in Capus Dominici Minima. Vatican debt slave. Debt contract scam legalese. You don't obey English words, pure slaves. You love to obey, pay, worship, and serve contractual policy legal terms that have you falsely believing you can own things that can't be owned. That have you falsely believing that you have magical, mythical rights that have never existed when you contracted all your contractual liberties away as per the Emergency War Powers Act of 1933. You're the legalized insurgent. You're the legalized public enemy. And now, as per subsequent Emergency War Powers Acts called the Patriot Act, Idiotic Act, revised again by design in the open-ended, one-sided, third-party world constitutional debt contract scam of by and for the holy pedophiles. Now your babies and you, for life, for the rest of your life, the only one you get, are legalized terrorists now. Like if you were legalized weed, the legalized weed wouldn't be walking the streets, being legal for everyone. It would be legal for those who have the government worship card for legalized weeds. You contractualize, monopolize, stupefied, phone-tarded, brain-dead, government-worshiping gov-tards, retarded pure slaves. Legalize freedom. Resist the contractual voluntary tyranny. Legalize freedom. Scamming Alex Jones. Hold on a minute. Listen up here, Scamming Alex post 9/11 Fed PSYOP Jones. I don't need any Vatican debt cred funding for the show I never wanted to do, Scamming Alex Jones. I don't need a $15,000 mute my microphone, Scamming Alex Jones. You post 9/11 Fed PSYOP, smarter nutraceutical, false left-right paradigm. I used to make films about the police state. Now I worship government as God. Trump is Jesus. I love the government. I'm Scamming Alex Jones. Fund the info, disinfo whores. Yeah, politics, that's called a flip-flop, Robbie Knight. When you flip-flop on everything that you once said. Once you sold out to the feds. Not like he wasn't a constant stupidest the entire time like Bill Cooper was. Military trained fucking idiot government worshiper Bill Cooper. You can't be brainwashed by the military and be a truth seeker. That's impossible. Of course he worshiped the World Vatican constitutional debt contract scam. And of course he worshiped the world 10% policy pay on the Holy Roman lifelong debt contract scam, Bible scam. Actual legal church covenant contract, once signed, once sealed. When you didn't miss the mark, it's an archery term. Like Maker's Mark whiskey. Once you didn't miss the mark of signing your legal signature, mark of the beast ID name by the fallen cross, the X. And of course, the devil would never trick you into signing contracts. That's not for you. That's only after you're in the afterlife and dead as fuck for your offspring that, of course, will float up into outer space with no space helmet on after they're dead in the afterlife, dead as fuck, and worship government as God in the flaming sky. Instead of freezing in hell with Satan, that's the government. It's the same thing. And let's call it a show. I think that was short and sweet. Robbie and I would be like that. Good. We would put some pics up, but who cares? I am Tyler Durden, BMS Fight Club, and this conversation you're too stupid to have is over.